What's up, Gi.Joe collectors? How you guys doing? Welcome to the M.I.B Master Museum. Guys, we got a good one today. Rarity, collectability, everything. It's off the charts with this guy. Very difficult one to find because it was an internet special back in the day. As we're talking about the American Revolution Minuteman. Let's take a quick look at him. Phenomenal head sculpt. I believe this set came out in 2000. Really cool set. Under the radar type of a set. G.I. Joe didn't get a lot of publicity. I want to say because he's an internet Joe, so he wasn't in the stores. You couldn't go to the KBs and the Toys R Us, the Walmarts, the Targets. Couldn't go there and get this guy. You had to get him offline, and you're talking back in 2000. So the internet wasn't what the internet is today. We used it a great deal, but we were still figuring it out and how to use it. And a lot of people didn't really feel safe, doing a lot of shopping online way back. And that might sound crazy because it's only like 17 years or so, 17, 18 something years. But technology is crazy like that. So, you only could get him off of the site, the G.I. Joe site. And basically it was it took me a while to track this guy down because I was looking. I found him a couple times, but because I want my collectibles to be of museum type quality, the box was too banged up or he was loose, and parts or pieces, accessories are missing to him. So and this stuff was on eBay. And now, I haven't checked eBay lately, but I'm sure he's a pretty penny. But he's worth it. He's worth it. If you could get this guy for a cheap price, grab him, and then call me because I want another one. I paid about $85 for this guy. I got him from Cotswold Collectibles, and yeah, it's about $85 with shipping and handling, and it was a good price. That to me, that was a good price. He was hard to find, very difficult to find. He didn't come around a lot, so when he comes around, I have to check. There has to be a lot of everything has to line up. All the planets have to line up perfectly for what I'm looking for in a collectible, and I'm sure a lot of collectors feel that way. So it just we don't want to just plop our money down on anything. If he's being sold loose, to a lot of collectors that I have a couple friends that they only purchase loose figures, so it would work for them. Even if a part was missing, let's say his canteen was missing, they would be fine with that. They were cool with that. As long as he had his hat and he had his musket. Look at the size of that. Look at the size of that thing. That thing is huge. And his satchel there. Just an excellent figure. Well made. I want the material of his jacket, his coat. I want to say it's what's the name of that? Guys, if you could come up with the particular name of this material, please leave a comment underneath this video in the comment box. It's on the tip of my brain. I can't think of it. If I can figure it out before the end of this video, I'll get it to you. But it's that type of material. And just he's a classic collection body. You can see the hands, and he's just got that's a new head mold sculpt there. You can see on the back there, he's got a ponytail there in the back, just like they wore it in 1775. This Minuteman helped 200 of these Minutemen helped stop and defeat 800 British soldiers who were marching on the town of Concord between I believe that was between April the 18th and 19th of 1775, the town of Concord, and 200 Minutemen. And these guys, they got that name because they would have to be ready literally in under a minute, drop what they're doing, call to arms. And that's what these guys signed up for. Let's go up top and give you a equipment list check here. Musket, canteen, shirt, shoes, cartridge box, stockings, tri-corner hat, breeches, pants, and cravat, necktie. Just look at that. Just the box is beautifully done. I like the more of the penciled type of artwork that was done with this figure. You don't see that a lot. And you got the map here showing you all the how it's all mapped out here. It's just it's a beautiful set, a beautiful set, and I've had it in my collection for now for probably about 12 years. So he's an excellent conversation piece. People want to, a lot of people ask me about this particular figure. And I'm really shocked because I said, I didn't think he would get that type of. Once again, it's those figures that you wouldn't think would get that type of garner that type of attention, and they do. See if I can get you that shot there. You gotta see the stockings there. Let's turn him around. Here's the side of the box here. Pretty cool. I can assume that's the British soldier. Let's turn him on this side of the box. And here's our Minuteman right here. This was during the infancy of America. And these guys played a huge part. If they only knew the part that they played in making this country what it is today, as great of a country what it is today, by simply standing their ground. Let's turn around. And on the back, they just Hasbro does a beautiful job with these boxes. The history and educational value. That's why it's so hard, guys. I've said this time and time again. It's so hard for me to throw these boxes away. I could never do it. I literally could never, because they're a piece of artwork and a piece of historical memory to this, to the Joe. So they play a big part of the figure itself. Like I said, I know people that actually collect the boxes. Because they're historical pieces of history. And here we go. This beautiful backstory here. Guys, I stand corrected. That was 1999. It's 1999, but I think it was released in 2000. A lot of times, the dates and the release dates are different. I've seen that a couple times with a few of my Joes. So this is a 1999. This is like 18-year-old figure. But I've had him for about 12 years. Let's turn him back around here. Just a cool figure. Like I said, I get asked a lot about this guy, and I said, you know, let me do a review on him and show him some love. Let's get in. Collectors that are looking for this guy, I would say try Cotswold Collectibles from time to time. eBay, you're going to get into some bidding wars on eBay, which I think is unfortunate because it really drives the price of these figures higher than what they really should be. And that's why I really don't really, I use the buy it now or the eBay site stores that will just sell to you rather than the bidding part. I don't like bidding. I mean, it's too hard, especially when things, you know, figures like this, hard to find ones like this pop up on eBay. You'll have 20 to 30 people watching this one particular figure, and you know, and you can get beat out by like you know, 25 cents or something, and this thing sells for like about, you know, $100 something. It's just crazy. I couldn't tell you what he's valued at today because, you know, once again, it's whatever is what a collector is willing to pay, or whoever's willing to pay, that's probably what it's worth. To me, it's priceless because it's a part of my collection, and it's a part of a historical part of Hasbro and Gi.Joe. So it's a part of the M.I.B. Master Museum. So it's a museum piece to me. So he seldom gets out. He was in deep storage, and I decided to pull him out and give him a breath of fresh air. But once again, just a historical piece. I love Hasbro for doing this. This is a huge part of history, our country's history, and what these men did really to protect this country. And the Minuteman should have his own G.I. Joe, and I'm sure they would be proud of this too. Just super cool figure, wonderfully made. And guys, once again, please like and subscribe to the channel. It definitely helps us out. And I want to thank all of our new subscribers that's coming on board. My old subscribers, God bless you guys. Thank you for the love and support that you're showing us. Thanks for stopping by the channel from time to time to check in. We have so much more to offer coming down the road. We're going to keep this thing going. We're excited here at M.I.B. Master Museum. We're super excited. This is just going to get better and better and better and better. And we're going to keep bringing you high quality videos, high quality G.I. Joes, and high quality Migos. We're going to keep this thing rolling. So once again, thank you guys. God bless. And as always, keep collecting.